Hello everyone, so ako si Roshi and today papakita ko sa inyo yung mga unusual tips and tricks ko sa Mirage. So Mirage is probably my favorite map, tapos hopefully today may maipakita ko sa inyo na trick na hindi nyo akalain na makakatulong pala sa inyo sa competitive matches nyo. And hopefully, you learn at least one in this video. I guarantee that. So, let's start. Alright, so we're gonna start sa A side, tapos CT side tips muna. So I'll start first with the flashes. So let's say dito sa Underwood or Shadow as you call it, or Under Palace. So if you see this dark spot over here, pwede ka dito gumawa ng pop flash that will pop right over here, so it blinds anyone that's over here. So let's do that again. Over here, this dark mark, you can peek since it pops right over here and it doesn't blind you. So here's another one. It's yung run through flash. So you can see it pops over there. It's a way to make them turn backwards, and eventually after nila mag-turn backwards from the flash, you can get an easy pick. So yun, 2 pop flashes for Under. Amen. I think it's A again.
Nice one, nice one. Nice.
Bomb drop.
Bruh.
1 palace, 1 amen.
Mid.
Alright, so more Underwood tips. So over here, when you jump, makikita mo if people have entered Tetris. So over here, through this box over here, you can also wallbang. But aside from playing Underwood, it's also very good to do some palace support. So over here, dito sa line na to, okay, i-aim at the top of that, and then you throw any utility. It'll provide different approaches. So a frag will obviously do some damage. You can also do this with a molly. Pwede may stop yung push nila, or yung nandito sa palace. Dito sa corner na to, may hirapan siya mag-fall back, and then pwede nyo siya i-rush. So that's very good. Another is a smoke. So can also give you a little bit of palace control. So teammates sa CT, you can have palace control. It's also good for a flash. Like I said, every utility is okay with this lineup. Maybe you can help them push with this, your teammate over here. So yeah. Alright, so more pop flashes for A. So let's say you're doing a retake where may isang kalaban dito watching jungle. Siguro dito, pwede rin dito. So lahat sila nakabantay jungle kasi alam nilang nandito ka. So what you can do is do this pop flash over here, So you see this dark spot, you aim there, and then throw the flash. You can peek out with it since dito siya pumuputok and then it doesn't really blind you. So let's do that again. It's pretty cool flash. So yeah. Alright, so for A site smokes, let's say ikaw 1v2 situation ka or 1v3 dito sa A site kasi yung mga teammates mo siguro nandun pa sa B. What you can do is do this simple one way. So you right click over here, pops over there and makes a simple one way. It's very hard to spot you if you have a suppressed weapon kasi they would either think you're over here or over here, but they won't expect that you're here. So I've tried it multiple times and it does work, but as soon as you get one, you have to fall back kasi pwede nilang pre-fire to. So yun. Alright, so A side, palace. So let's say T side ka and then you forgot to smoke off jungle. This ladder over here can help you to smoke off jungle. So you aim over here and then it bounces off and then you can peek from palace tapos hindi ka kita dun sa jungle position. Just remember to watch stairs, besides stairs, and also CT. Alright, so A site movement. Let's say you wanna rush palace. Instead of going over here sa ladder ng underwood, it's best if you go over to this second plate over here and then do a crouch jump over here. Mas mabilis siya to go over to palace. So let's do that. So it's way faster than doing this ladder. Right, so for another one, just in case you didn't know, you can jump over here. It's very useful for a situation where the bomb is planted. You can see CT very well. I guess you could say na off angle to kasi di naman talaga to yung unang titignan ng kalaban. So pretty cool. Over here, you can also jump. So just needs a crouch jump. It's very useful for, let's say, holding an off angle or seeing Tetris. Also, if there's a guy hiding in firebox, so pretty cool. Over here as well, there's a hole, so you can get info from over here. You can also wall bang. Technically it goes through, so it's not really a wall bang, but it's a gap small enough for you to see the enemy. Alright, so A side, hop flash. Let's say you're going to entry. Best to do this not all the time, so your enemy doesn't really expect it, but it does work at sometimes. So here's how it goes. It bounce over there and then you entry with it. Normally there would be, let's say, a guy over here holding a molly as you rush in, so it's very useful if your enemy doesn't expect it. Okay, so let's let's say you're in RAM, and then you wanna do a one-way to switch things up. Punta ka dito, tapos you aim over here, and then do a left click throw. Provides you with a one-way towards CT. Also between triple and default, so very hard to see. And I guess it's cool. You just take a few shots, and then since walang suppressor yung mga T-side, after you take a few shots, you immediately retreat. So it's good for, let's say, lurking. Aim over here again. Provides you with a one-way. So pretty cool. So connector, if you want a few one-way smokes, well, here they are. So the first one goes like this.
Throwing smoke.
Provides you with one-way vision for short. So best do this with a suppressor, so they can't really see much of where you are. And then another one is over here. Get stuck, and if you see this light, aim the top of it, do a right click. It'll bounce a couple of times, but eventually you get a one-way over here. So as they go over here, use your suppressor, and then you fall back. Very hard to see, as you can see. Alright, so another one is, let's say you want to rush mid.
Throwing smoke.
Instead of doing this one way, you can go over to here, and then as they can't really see you from mid, you can get a pick over here and under, and then the mid T's, they can't really see you because of the smoke. So it is an easy way to get at least one frag from a guy going under. Alright, some more mid tips. So what you can do is, let's say you're on an eco round, you wanna go out here in mid, and then do this one way over here.
Laying down smoke.
So as you have your USB, it's very hard to spot you, and they would think that you're in this smoke, but they'd pre-fire this part, not this part. So it's pretty cool. Let me do it again. Anywhere over here, just as long as it's in the middle, and then you do a right click, and then pretty cool. Alright, let's say you wanna get info. This vent over here can make you jump over here, and then you can see just a little bit of under, and then you can get info from here. While this also serves as an off angle for the T's coming from connector, so off angle to. You won't really expect it kasi yung ulo mo nandito, so they can't really headshot you that fast. So another one is over here. You can see the enemy by just a bit through this gap, and then if you want to play for info, you can just see them by a bit over here. Once you see them, you can just run, or you could stay a bit more and play more info. They can't see you over here since there's a wall, so very hard to spot you. So that's how you do the vent jump. Alright, so outside vent, there are a few flashes that work out over here. So let's say there's a guy over here, most of the time in lower elos, where he'd wait for you over here. What you can do is jump over here in the cement block and then
Deploying flashbang.
throw a flash like that. And then you can also do this one, which is over to this corner, and then
Deploying flashbang.
so it pops over in there, and then you can go in with a buddy so that it's faster. He goes in and then you throw the flash, but if you have good movement you can get in here very fast and then you can get him. Okay, so let's say you're in a scenario where you're the mid guy and you're supposed to up. Let's say there's 5 guys over here and then they're already pushing. So what you can do is hide here, and then let's say you're under fire. Once you throw a smoke over here, it can provide one-way vision for you. I have done this multiple times. It usually always works on lower elos, and it's pretty cool to know when you're stuck over here and then you have a smoke, so pretty cool. Oh, sorry. That's a one-way. They don't know.
Can't hit the head.
They don't know it's a one-way. So let's say yung situation earlier, tapos meron ditong offer over here. You can do a lineup where this arrow is pointing at, so you can shoot to this blue ball, which will kill the guy over here. So again, it's over here. As you can see with the impact, it does a significant amount of damage, and if you do it right, you can also hit the head. So pretty cool. Alright, so under. There are a bunch of flashes for under, which I'll go to in a second. So first one is over here.
Flashbang.
Throwing the flash over at the middle. It'll pop over here. It's a pop flash. So let's say you know that they're going B. So let's say you assume that there's a guy over there in under.
Deploying
And throw
flashbang.
that pop flash and then just go crazy with it. So another is, let's say you are lurking. Your team is going A side as T side, so you're lurking. What you can do is, since normally the B short guy will rotate as soon as he hears there's a push going over in A, pwede mong gawin is do this flash over here.
Deploying flashbang.
So pops over there. You can also play around with it.
Deploying flashbang.
Just as long as it's at that bench, you can always do it right.
Ako papasok. Kung mag-alala. Ay! Huwag na pala.
Just so you didn't know, when you jump over here, you can actually get on top of over here and then provide you vision for mid, but like I said, if you didn't know, which is probably because no one does this, it's very risky because you're exposed here, 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 and also over here, so also under. So it's stupid, but in certain situations it might help a lot. So very cool. Okay, so B side, let's say there's already an upper over here. What you can do is go over to this corner where the upper can't really see you since there's a wall. You can throw the molly from here, so you aim over here,
Throwing fire.
do a run throw, eventually to reach over here, and they can't really up anymore. That will burn them, so it's very hard to maintain an angle over here since it's already burning over here up to there. So over here in B side, you can climb on top of this and then provide information with this, and you can also do a spray down. Pretty cool. It's an off angle, so they won't really expect it. It's also very hard to see. Okay, so let's say you're in an after plan situation and then you want to smoke off market. What you can do is throw a smoke in there. Alright. Then you jump out. It'll provide you one-way vision for market. So pretty cool. Okay, so in case you didn't know, you can jump over here and do a ninja. There aren't really a lot of times where people check this area over here, but it might give you an easy kill. So let's say your teammate is over here and then you want to help him fight off apps since you know that they're already there. What you can do is throw this supportive pop flash.
Throwing flashbang.
Pops off over here. Like I said, it's a pop flash, so there's no way to avoid it. It pops very fast, so as soon as that pops, your teammate peek out and then kill them. Alright, so I want to show a few fake smokes. So for this one, it smokes off B side and then you aim over here.
Laying down smoke.
You do a jump throw. Smokes off short. So when you're going A, let's say you're in a 1v3 situation and then you're supposed to plant over here. That smoke does it really well, so they rotate over to B side and then they leave A alone. So pretty cool fake smoke. Another is I made this one, so all credits go to me. So you go over here, aim at the top of this tower, then you just run and jump throw as soon as you hit this. So it'll bounce off of there and then go to jungle. So pretty cool fake when you want to go to B and they want them to rotate over to A. Okay, so short. Let's say you're the short guy and then you wanna pressure them, but at the same time go aggressive. You can throw a one-way over there. Alright, so you you go over to this corner and then you aim at this dark spot
Throwing smoke.
and you throw. So let's throw that again.
Smoke.
This also serves as not only a one-way, but also serves as this boosting smoke where you can see them. And as soon as you kill one, you get off of it because they're going to start firing. Alright, so if you want a pop flash for mid, you can actually throw it under here.
Flashbang.
You can make it bounce off
Deploying flashbang.
over there. It's a flash that they don't really expect, and it's hard to turn away if you do it right. So let me do it with a harder
Throwing
flash now.
flashbang.
It's hard to avoid that. It still flashes the guy over here even though it's popping over here, so I'll show a video of that.
Flashbang.
In case you guys didn't know, you can actually grenade firebox. It's crazy. You can also do it with a molly. It's insane.
Incendiary out.
Bounces off over here. Right then guys, so that was it. If you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you did learn a lot, if you guys want a second part, comment down below and I'll be doing a utility guide on Mirage soon. So leave a like and subscribe, and I'll continue doing more content for you guys. See ya.